Okay, number 24. Find the measure of angle ABC. Okay, angle ABC, ABC is right here. We need to find the measure of that angle. Okay, we know these two lines are parallel. So, if we draw another line right through here, even if it doesn't look it, and we say that's parallel, then we can see two different problems here and two different angles that we can add together to get the whole angle. So up here, we've got two parallel lines. This angle here is going to be congruent to this angle right here. Therefore, this angle must also be 62. On this side, I've got 158 down here, and I've got this piece of the angle up here. So these two angles are going to have to add up to 180. So if I do 180 minus 158, that gives me 22 for this angle right here. So this is 22. So now to find the whole angle, all I have to do is add them together. 62 plus 22 equals 84. So the measure of angle ABC equals 84 degrees. '25 says find the value of x and y. Okay, first, you'll notice that we have parallel lines here. So even though you don't see it right now, you'll know that these two angles between these parallel lines, so they're interior, are going to add up to 180. If you want to extend this so you can see it a little better, you can. This is your transversal, and this is one line, and this is the other. So these are consecutive interior angles, therefore they must add up to 180. So we'll just do 5x plus 8x minus 15 equals 180. Combine like terms, 5x plus 8x is 13x minus 15 equals 180. I'm going to add 15 to both sides. 13x equals 195. Find x, I'm going to divide both sides by 13. Recording. Okay, so if we divide 195 by 13, x equals 15. Okay, now we have these two. These are also between parallel lines, so these are also going to be consecutive interior angles. We can't write an equation with an x and a y, so we need to get rid of one of these. We can get rid of the x because we know x is equal to 15, so I'm going to plug 15 right where the x is. That gives me 75. So I'm going to say 75 plus y plus 18 equals 180. So 75 plus 18, that's 75, is 93. Okay, so I've got 93 plus y equals 180. I'll subtract 93 from both sides. That leaves me with y equals 87. Find the value of x, find the value of y, and I'm done. Over here at 26. Okay, we've got x and y again that we need to find. We can't match these up. I've got an x here and an x here. Two parallel lines. These are alternate interior angles, so we know they're equal. So 3x plus 10 equals 5x minus 8. Okay, I've got x on both sides of the equation now. So I've got to get rid of one of them. I'm going to get rid of the small x. I got 10 equals 2x minus 8. Add 8 to both sides. 18 equals 2x. 2 x equals 9. Or if you prefer, x equals 9. Okay, now y is right here. I can do this one of two ways. I can use corresponding angles to say that they're equal to each other. Or I could plug it in here and I would have vertical angles. Doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and plug it in here because I like the vertical. So I'm going to plug my x, which is 9, into this. So 3 times 9 plus 10 is 37. Y has to be equal to that. So 3y equals 37. Divide both by 3. Y equals 12.3. Repeating. Yes, it is possible to get a repeating number. Next. 27. Calculate the slopes of SW and GH, then determine whether the lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. Okay. We already talked about the slope formula, so I'm just going to do it. y2, negative 2, minus 8 over 0 minus negative 5. This will be a good time to remind you to watch your signs. That's going to equal negative 8 minus, negative 2 minus 8 is negative 10. 0 minus negative 5 is 0 plus 5, so that's over 5. So that reduces to 2 over 1, or 2, negative. So we've got negative 2. Over here I've got 7 minus negative 5 over negative 1 minus 5. 7 minus negative 5 is 7 plus 5, which is 12. Negative 1 minus 6 is negative 6. Doesn't matter where the negative sign is. I'm going to move it up top. Negative 12 over 6 equals negative 2. So the slope of G to H is also negative 2. Negative 2 and negative 2, same slopes. Parallel. Okay, 28 through 31. Use a graph to find the slope of each line. Okay. 28, a line perpendicular to CD. CD is right here, okay? We're not given a slope. We need to find the slope. All right, we need to pick out 2 points where we know for a fact it's going through. Here's one. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Negative 7, negative 2. So that's 1 point. Negative 7, negative 2. Okay, and it also goes up to this one. So we're going up 1, 2 over 1, 2, 3. So 2 over 3. Let's try that again and see if it matches. 1, 2 over 1, 2, 3. It looks like it matches. 1, 2 over 1, 2, 3. It matches, okay? So our slope is going to be 2 over 3. Up 2, 1, 2 over 1, 2, 3. So the line perpendicular to that, if CD equals 2 over 3, perpendicular to that would be flipping it 3 over 2 and make it negative. So the answer there would be negative 3 over 2. Be sure that you read carefully. Okay, parallel to CD, well, that would have the same slope. CD is 2 over 3, so we'll just do 2 over 3. A line parallel to K. All right, well, this slope, this is going straight up and down, you can see. And we know that a line straight up and down is undefined. So undefined. Something that's perpendicular to K, this is going up and down. If it's perpendicular, it would be like CE here. That's perpendicular, and we know the slope of that is 0. That's 28 through 31.